Back in 2023, when we first started looking for a little remote home in Ireland, we immediately fell in love with the traditional stone cottages, often sat on their own, surrounded by nothing but the beautiful rural Irish landscape. A big part of that landscape is the old metal hay sheds, protruding from the green countryside with their red curved roofs standing tall above whichever little house they normally sit next to. When we came to see what would eventually become our new home, a big reason we fell immediately in love was its own hay shed. Covered in a beautifully aged rusty patina, sitting on huge beams that perhaps needed a bit of TLC, we knew that we would 100% be trying to save it. After getting the area beneath it cleared, tidied and levelled with stone, we set to work making this the spot for a little wooden cabin. After all, it would be quite some time before we could get the cottage itself ready. It was a cold winter building our new timber frame tiny home, but in spite of the weather, we made good progress. That was right up until Ireland's biggest ever recorded storm blew through and took the old hay shed's roof with it. Well, half of it. The rest we'd have to painstakingly remove ourselves. A job which should not be overlooked, especially when you've no idea which bits will hold as you start prying out the old, now welded in 6-inch nails. We cracked on and got the cabin finished. Well, dried in and livable at least, and today is the day we are finally restoring arguably one of the coolest bits of history at our little house. With a slight twist.
I've got it!
Ready?
Oh, yes.
Filled up with your happy juice?
Nearly.
Sam, are you ready? Ready for another day of exploring?
I need about 2 more hours of sleep.
You're not going to... This afternoon. You can sleep this afternoon. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
It's not the pillow that I'm holding, instead of you when I'm sleeping. Well, that's not the issue. I'm just running out of ways to say I miss you.
Good morning, folks. Welcome back to what can now only be considered tropical Ireland. Yes, it's going to be very, very hot today, hence the early start. 26 degrees yesterday, it got up to over 40 in the sunshine. It doesn't sound that hot, but today's going to be nearly 30, so we're going to be pushing 45 in the sunshine. And whenever someone from somewhere random like Texas, where it gets really hot, comes here, they say the heat is different. I won't have it. It is hotter here than it is in other hot places when the sun comes out. Plus, we're not used to it. Right, very exciting day today. We're going to be re-roofing the curved roof. These are our new 6x3s to make up the big timbers that go across the middle and down the sides. So they're going to be direct replacements for these ones, but obviously above there. These have got to come down as well. We spent all day yesterday getting these prepped. So what I could only get the 6x3s in. I needed 6 metres and 50 millimetres. 6 metres I could get treated, but I needed that extra 50 millimetres, so I had to buy 6.5s untreated. That's all I could get. So we've treated them well. Yesterday we dipped them, which was an interesting thing. So we just dipped the ends because obviously getting a trough 6 metres long to dip these was impossible. So we got them cut and then brought them round and we dipped them. So we stood them up against the cabin using the ladder to get them up there. Quite heavy and quite unstable when you've got them at 6 metres high, but we managed to get it done, and then obviously they've been coated up here. We also started to get the rest of the scaffolding round so we could do that, because I'm going to get these down first because these are the old ones and they need to come out of the way. Plus I need some of the brackets, so we're just going to grab the other set of scaffolding and then we should be good to go.
Honestly, working this early should be a criminal bloody offence.
Thank you. So I'm going to be taking this long one down first, the one that's wibbly wobbly leaning over towards the van. I'm just chocking up both ends so that when I cut this, it doesn't just fall, it's got something to land on, just for a bit of stability. And then we'll just work our way around, chopping it out bit by bit and trying to get all the metal work off. These L brackets are the brackets that I need, so I need to save at least 6 of those without cutting them. Here comes the heat. And do you reckon my chances are of getting this jumper on that scaffolding? No. Right, so when I cut this, it's going to want to fall that way, I think.
Yep.
And then you'll be holding it so it can't fall that way.
Yep.
And then it should just rock back, hopefully, and sit level on the things. I just need to work out where I want to be to cut it.
Very close to our already battered van.
I bet this looks so freaking easy on camera.
Well then, that's like a good thing for us to make it look that easy.
No, I want people to know my pain. Yeah. I want them to feel my suffering.
I want them to feel my pain. You're such a twat.
You got him?
Yep. Oh.
Now we go back to me a bit. That's it.
Yeah?
Yeah. And slowly to you.
Yep.
That's it.
Oh, look at this, it's down, Louise.
One down. 3 big boys to go. Oh, that one might be worse, so that's 2 metres longer.
Right. I knew it.
I reckon this is going to take a while. The problem we've got is we've only got 2 scaffold towers, so we're going to have to keep moving them around, all of them. So we can move one over there, but then we'll need to move this one over there to catch the other end, and then we'll need to move that one over there to catch the other end. So it's going to take some time. And this timber is, apart from the ends, which is what's gone rotten, is solid. So it's a tough old task, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and fun times. It's great fun, it is.
You're getting very brave on the scaffold now. You are.
Getting there.
Swing and a miss. The sweat is in my hands.
Oh, it's everywhere. Have I still got sawdust in my hair?
Your hair's full of sawdust. Right, for the first time ever, it now feels 100% safe to walk under that area, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Nothing's going to fall down.
We've had loose panels, loose timbers for ages, but that was quite a task. It is now just coming up for 9:30. We're at 26, 27 degrees in the sun already. So we're going to crack on, see if we can get at least a few of the big cross timbers up, and then maybe it'll be
A
afternoon.
few, there is only a few.
A few of the, the 3, and then there's another 4 to go around the edge.
Oh!
But you haven't treated those yet.
Oh, yes.
So we'll get those up, and then maybe it'll be an afternoon of treating timber ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, in and out of heat breaks.
Yeah, I also still need to disconnect all the L brackets that I need, because they're all still connected to the bits of wood we cut off. Some of this timber, look, you'll see there, it's rotten, or going rotten on the end, but just a little bit
it's
into
good
it.
there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice and solid, so it's a real shame that we've got to take it down, because it is good timber apart from the first, I don't know, 6 inches, but it is what it is. I've now got loads of lovely 6x3 for future projects.
Oh, God.
Right,
More crap everywhere.
quick before it gets hotter.
I know. I start going like a sloth.
I'm putting my shorts on. My little sloth. What are you?
No, I am like, as soon as the heat hits me, I'm like, oh, I can't move.
You have to go slow in the heat.
You
Oh,
do?
no, don't come too close, too sweaty, too hot. Right, ready for the big lift?
Not really. How are we doing here?
I have a plan. So if we bring it in, we'll lay him on here.
Yep.
We'll pop that end up on there,
Yep.
and we'll bring it up, and I'll get that end through this side, and then I'll go up on that one and do the same.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Spent too much money on a car
of paper that's got no guarantees, but it's okay. It's a new day.
Proof that it's too hot. I don't know if you can see this. iPhone's telling me temperature. iPhone needs to cool down before you can use it. That's from it's just been sat in the sun. It's got the right ump.
These shorter 6x3s, we actually was able to get these treated, so we don't need to dip them, and they're going to go up along the side. So I just want to give them a little treatment, little coat, so that they match the rest.
Well, they're going to be hidden under the curve roof. Now, you'll be able to see them from here, from this side. Any extra treatment's good treatment. We want this to last.
This is true. I do not want to be going back up there again.
Plus,
And as I get older, I'm going to get more...
lazy.
Well, that as well, yeah. But I was going to say fearful, Louise.
This treatment really brings out the wood as well. I think it makes it look lovely.
I actually quite like it, yeah.
Look at that.
Looks
Beautiful
alright, doesn't
bit
it?
of timber.
It is, isn't it?
Right, apologies if you're wobbling around, you're on the scaffold. So I want to use stainless steel for all my nuts and bolts and washers to fit this up, because stainless steel is going to have the most longevity. Longevity, who cares? It's too hot. I couldn't get the length I needed in an M12 in stainless steel, so I've had to buy threaded bar and cut my own, which isn't the end of the world, it just adds a bit of time on. I could get them in M8s or M10s, but the 12s will be better, and then when I come up I've got some really long ones to put in, so we're just using what we've got. Right. Sorry, everything's melting. My tools are overheating, the cameras are overheating, I'm overheating. Ah, don't fall off, damn it. Oh, this is a nightmare. Before I bolt it into position, I'm just going to put a little bit of treatment in the hole and then round the back and on the end again, because I won't be able to get there once it's fitted. There's just one bolt through there. The timbers aren't wide enough to use both holes in the bracket. I'd need probably a 9x3 for that, and that would be incredibly heavy to get up here. But there will be a second fixing, so once I've got the cross member going on that way, I'll bring a piece down and there'll be a second fixing that fixes that to that, which is then fixed to this, and it all becomes back to one big nightmare that it was before. Oh, my camera, for God's sake. It'll melt if I leave it there. There's Captain Happy, look. Ready for another day of this?
Oh, do you know what? I absolutely love getting up at this time to do the work.
There's going to be another one of them videos where it's just wind Joel.
Right, well, if I'd have got my afternoon off like I was promised.
Instead, I was up at like 4 AM and then made to work in the cottage for the afternoon.
Good morning, folks. So yesterday all we managed to do is get that one first beam up, and then it did get ridiculously too hot. But Emily's right, we did go in the cottage and we finished taping all the insulation and getting that all ready, because the plumber is coming tomorrow to do the plumbing in there, and then we can concrete after that. So we finished about 4:30, so we did a 12-hour shift. Standard.
No, that's not standard.
There'll be people in here do 12-hour shifts all the time.
And do you know what? I applaud them. I genuinely do. But I'm like...
I'm not that person. Not anymore. I'm nearly 40, Louise.
I feel high-pitched. Emily has probably just entered the vlog for the first time in a little while. Anyway, we're going to get... It gets a bit easier now because we've got the cabin roof to stand on, but we're going to get a tarp up here to protect it, not only from the treatment, which is still a bit tacky, but from sawdust and filings and chippings and all that kind of thing. Ready?
Oh, yes.
She's ready.
Oh, I'm going to seem like a right sport brat going on about 12 hours is too much, and loads of people work 12-hour days.
You do sound like a sport brat. Everybody knows, though, so you're all right.
No, Louise, it's just because I've been used to working close to home, so I didn't have the commute either.
I feel like Billy Bullshit's out to play.
Ah, I've done many a 12 12-hour day, I promise. But, like, for the past, 8 years, where I've worked has been, like, ridiculously close to where I lived. So I was very fortunate in that way that after my 8.5 hours, did I do 8.5? But after my 8.5 hours, it would take me 2 minutes to go home.
You did 9.
Oh, I did not. See, I did 9.
And you never did it in this heat, and you never started at this time in the morning.
No, so
I think most people understand your rant.
Yeah, but I don't want to be like, because I know so many people work 12-hour days. And
Yeah, in demanding, stressful, people-focused roles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't want to seem like.
So to those people,
I'm sorry. I'm just going to suck it up because do you know what? There's more people that are a lot. I don't know what to say. I feel like I'm just digging a hole. I'm sorry. I'm going to just work.
I've tried.
right, so he's going to come to you a bit.
Yeah, take time, don't worry.
You're not holding any weight, you're just balancing it.
Yeah, but it's above my head, lady.
Grab the pencil.
I believe there's some sort of pencil line there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, little pencil line there, Louise. Genuinely can't even.
Go and get your little hop up.
I will not.
Right, so we'll swap sides again then.
I'll go and get the hop up.
Eh?
I'll go and get the hop up.
You didn't want to use a hop up?
Well, I feel that it's dangerous, but
It's not dangerous.
I'm through.
Are you through? Oh, so I can get a scaffold. I can probably get a scaffold tower around that side.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't get a scaffold that side.
No.
And the trouble is, I don't think you're going to be comfortable picking up a 6x3 at 6 metres long
No.
and doing that at full stretch and full lean.
Louise, my butt's going and hanging my feet over.
So if I put it on the inside, then I'll fit my uprights to the outside,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll have 5 angled pieces, and then I'll put my cladding. I can screw it onto those uprights.
Yeah.
That's going to be the better way. So we want it on the inside.
Yeah.
I've been so caught up in how we're going to do the difficult back one that I've made a complete balls up on the easier front one.
Right, I'll give you a second. But what's wrong with this picture? What do we think is happening up here? Okay, Louise.
We need to move this scaffold round the back because the back one's very, very difficult because we can't get scaffold in and it sits away from the top of the cabin and we're not long enough to do the lean with the heavy timber. So yeah, we need the scaffold. So we've just come to get it to take it round. And I've realised I've trapped us in, so we can't get this piece off. Now this scaffold doesn't belong to us. It was kindly lent to us by Desi, and I don't think he'll appreciate it if I run the grinder through one of these poles to get it off. So we're going to have to take this one off at one end, weeble this one off, and then reconnect it.
Oh, Louise, that's funny, no?
Bell end.
Yes.
You happy with that?
Yep. I've got a new favourite thing.
We've partnered up with Holy for this week's video. They are a brilliant, healthier alternative to your usual soft drinks and energy drinks. Yes, that's right, folks. We have been influenced. All of our friends are drinking it. They've been banging on about it for ages. We've tried it and we absolutely love the stuff, don't we?
We do indeed.
Oh, try that one. We've gone for the starter set deluxe, which includes sample flavours of energy, hydration and iced tea. Iced tea being Emily's particular favourite. It's full of vitamin C and high in fibre, and she absolutely loves it.
It's verging on addictive, to be honest with you, but it's been good because I've been able to try all of the different flavours before I commit to buying one of the bigger ones.
Personally, I've been going for the hydration. I don't know if you've seen or follow us on Instagram, but we've gotten really into our running lately. And like I say, when the weather's been hot, it is important that you keep hydrated, and this has got all the electrolytes in it that your body needs. So for example, we've been using electrolytes for years, and we normally buy the ones that you dissolve in water in a little tablet form, and they just taste like Alka-Seltzer. They're not great. These taste amazing. Lemon is my favourite. The flavours are so cool, aren't they?
Oh yeah, there's such a wide variety of flavours that you can pick from.
For example, in here, we've drank half of them already. You got white peach, pineapple, sour cherry, pear, coconut, lemon. That one is amazing. Strawberry and kiwi. And the iced teas and the energy drinks all have cool flavours as well.
In the van, they're great because you can carry loads because they're just so small to pack away.
Also, they fit with everything we try and promote here, so they're environmentally friendly because they are. You've just got your plastic shaker, and then it's all recyclable packaging, so there's no bottles, cans and all that kind of thing. So, and also less rubbish for you to carry around as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Which, trust me, in a van is a massive bonus. As usual, we have grabbed yourselves a discount. So what are the codes?
The codes are CAMPER5 for £5 off your first order, or CAMPER for 10% off.
Ah, two different variations of the code. How about that? Anyway, we're going to get rehydrated, and then we're going to get back on to this bloody roof.
No.
Me, a little bit.
In July, sweating like a sinner in a church, and I just wanna get out with my crew tonight and shoot at the lights. Got a couple 40s full of pops and fun, looking for a good time, gotta live it up. Leave behind the city, hop inside my truck. No, we don't give up. Gonna paint the night red, hoot and holler till we're dead. We're down to turn up, we're up to get down, saying hey y'all, howdy, let's get rowdy tonight. Three, four, hey, looks wild, but you know we're right at home. The louder the better, cause with us anything goes. Life of the party, we're the feature of the show. You already know. We're gonna paint the night red, hoot and holler till we're dead. We're down to turn up, we're up to get down, saying hey y'all, howdy, let's get rowdy tonight.
Nice.
Quite the task.
Yes.
And it's flipping warm. I hope he's got air conditioning in that tractor.
I reckon I'm going to be dinner tonight. I'm like a rotisserie chicken, Louise.
You're cooking up there?
Yeah, but I don't mind doing it because I can do things like this, and I know that you can do things like this, but I might as well do them.
You can do lots of things.
Do you know what I mean? So
Like drive to the Chinese.
I'll definitely drive to the Chinese, Louise.
Apologies, we did lose you somewhat today because It's just been a task, and I'm sorry if this bit's dragged on. I don't want to just speed it all up and make it look easy, because this has been by no means easy. It's been very, very challenging, but we have all our timbers up now, all the 6x3s anyway. Obviously, I still need to do the purlins, the support for the purlins, but that's a much easier job, much lighter wood, much less work. And I'm not working with, because all these uprights, all these steel upright things, they're like 100 years old. They've moved, they're wonky, the brackets are wonky, but they're solid, so there's no point replacing them. If you're wondering why I didn't do the whole thing in steel, yes, it probably would have been more sensible to do it in steel. It will last an age. But to be honest, I don't really know how to work with steel of that size. And it's just easier for me to go in timber. Plus, this is going to be almost a complete replica of the original. I think that's pretty cool. Emily's just doing another coat of wood preserver on that run of timber there, just to give it, because obviously if the bugs do come in, they could go there. So we're just giving it a bit more longevity. I'm going to put a second bug mesh up there anyway, but it just seems sensible. And we've agreed to a Chinese because we have both worked, especially you, incredibly hard.
No, both of us. I feel like I'm overcoming a few more, like, fear of heights and stuff and that, though.
Yeah, you're doing well. And you've been up since, what, 4 o'clock this morning, half 4 something?
For 2 days in a row, Louise! 2 days in a row! I've definitely, just so you all know, I've surpassed the 12 hours.
Also, I've given up looking at the thermometer now. It's too depressing. Last time I checked, it was 32 in the shade and God knows what in the sun. And on that note, we're going to have our Chinese and we'll see you tomorrow when hopefully we can make some much speedier progress. Good morning, folks. Much more reasonable start time today. Someone's happy, isn't you?
Oh, extremely, yes.
Apologies if you can hear noise or see people milling around in the background. The plumbers are here. They've made a start on the plumbing, the first fix plumbing for inside the cottage so we can concrete, which is very exciting.
It is indeed.
Have you got a concreting dance?
Oh, my tampering. That's how it goes,
I'm quite
right?
impressed that you nearly knew the word as well.
Is it tamping?
Tamping. Yeah. So we're going to be doing that very soon, but obviously we want to crack on with this. Now we're short on time, so we are just going to... So today we're going to be getting all the uprights in and hopefully the purlins ready to take the new curved sheets. There's a lot of figuring it out to do because this is all over the place, so I can't just make them all the same. We're going to have to run string lines and stuff. So we're just going to go for it. So apologies that there might not be a lot of talking. Well, for some of you might like that. There's just going to be a lot of action.
A lot of action. Let's get to it. Come on, Louise.
Go.
No coffee break.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm gonna have to throw it to you. Right, you ready? Freezing, ain't it? You've got to get up there.
Burdens buzz like a guitar string. I crumble under the weight. I can't come back, there's no one to confide in. I don't know where I'm meant to be. My God, my fairy tale hums low in mind. So give me something real and something to believe.
That's the top of my beam.
Right, I've got him.
You got him?
Yeah.
Right, I'm on the second to bottom step. Well, wait a minute.
Right, he's going to be yours.
Yep, I got him.
You got him?
Yep. Maya!
There's only 24 to bring up, so you'll be fine.
Oh, don't. It's because they're wider than the last one.
Yeah, but that means there's less of them.
What?
I said that means there's less of them. So it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
How much are these ones weigh?
12 kilos a piece.
12 kilos a piece.
Yeah, which is nothing when you think about it. You eat 28 kilos in the morning in snacks.
Okay, Louise. Oh no, are you going to moan at me if I just drop this?
Roofing this thing, or working out the position of all my supports for the curved roof, has actually turned into a bit of a nightmare. It's not been easy. So what we've ended up doing is we've cut our uprights. Apologies for the wind, that's not helping either. We cut our uprights to the rough size, put them on with holding screws and clamps, and then we could adjust the height of them as we put the curved roof on, and then check that all the way to the ends. There are going to be more supports, so we're going to have 5 uprights, and they're all going to be angle braced off of each other in like a zigzag, and that should help keep it stable that way. And then I'll also add some angle pieces to here, which should help it keep it stable this way, because I don't know if you can see, but at the minute she's a bit wobbly, but it will sturdy up as we go along. But it has taken some time. The weather hasn't helped, but we're getting there slowly now. We think we're pretty much set, so we just need to get all the timbers on, and then we can start bringing the curved sheeting up. But it's going to be very, very tight if we can get this done in time before we need to down tools on this and go for the concreting, because the plumbers have finished. All the first fix plumbing is now in, so that's exciting, but we're ready to go for concrete, so we just need to get a move on really. Now that we're happy with their final position, I can go through and bolt them in properly, again with stainless steel bolts. I'll probably leave those holding screws in as extra support. It just makes life a little bit easier to be able to move them around, because trying to work it out and cut it all before I got up here was a nightmare. And like I say, these aren't necessarily level with each other, with the other posts, so these are a bit off, the side rails are a bit off, so it's been a tricky one. When I've got a bit more time, I'll probably come up and grease all these nuts and bolts as well, just so that if I do need to replace bits over the years, it might be a bit easier to get them off. Don't know if you can see, but all these little screw holes here, they're basically mistakes. That's where I thought the uprights needed to go, and I was 100% wrong. It didn't give me, the curve wouldn't have met nice. I would have ended up with like divots all the way along. So yeah, it's taken a bit of time, but I'd rather get it right, because this is a big feat. Well, I fly my drone over the house a lot basically, and if there's dents in it, you lot are going to see it, and I would have been embarrassed. So we're trying to make it look as right as I possibly can. You're back.
Yeah.
The Wanderer returns.
Well, I had to wait in Screwfix. It was rush hour.
Rush hour. What'd you see? 3 cows and a tractor. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Can I borrow you? I need you to go up there. Maybe put the camera out the rain a minute. I can assure you Summer isn't the only one that doesn't want to get up this morning.
Summer says she needs me to stay here with her.
Does she now?
That's what she says. Look, she's nearly the length of my legs.
Yeah, she is a big old cat.
There's no foot there.
She is. She's like, well, you're only 5'2", so.
Oh, you admit I'm 5'2".
5'1".
I'm
It's because you keep
5'2".
going on about 5'2". We all know you're 5'1".
I know, Summer. She's disturbing our peace. Tell her be gone.
Well, you're coming with me. Let's go. It's safe to say the weather is playing major havoc with this re-roofing of our curved roof, but we are going to give it another bash today. So we've got all day today, no distractions. Like I say, the plumbers are finished. I'll show you the plumbing in the next video about the concrete, and we just don't have time to go and do that now. So Emily's going to finish getting dressed, because I don't think you've got a bottom half on, have you?
No, I've done the top half.
She's halfway there. That's a good effort, and then we're just going to go for it.
Hey there, Justin, you still dancing? You could always move your feet to any music, you just smile.
As you can see, rain almost immediately stops play. I don't mind getting wet, Emily doesn't mind getting wet, but it's the tools. I can't really get the big saw out, and my drill's already soaking, so we're going to go for a short break, and then we'll be right back.
3 hours later.
I hope life doesn't bring you down. You probably learn what you do comes back around. Most of all, I pray your heart has found its way to fly. So just kids staying young until we die.
Bit more rain just for shits and giggles.
Oh, why not? Why not?
The saw's out. How much is coming?
I don't think it's loads. I don't know whether we're getting this or we're going to get...
It's raining right over there.
Oh, it's coming that way, Louise.
The rain's coming this way, yeah?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
1 hour later.
You're a type of kind of race, but dreams only need what's inside. When the going gets hard, you lose a fight to be what you know you're meant to be. Take a deep breath in, choose to jump again, 'cause the world needs more children than it needs men. Hey there, Mom and Dad, do I make you sad? Well, it's all I know. Don't want the fine things, just want to sit and sing. When I wake, I'm gonna dream. I hope life hasn't brought you down. You were right, what I do comes back around.
Health and safety officer has spoken. So we're finally in a position where we can start bringing up panels, curved panels. However, I don't know if you can tell, it's pretty damn windy, and they are 2.5 metres long by 1 metre wide, and they're wibbly wobbly, so it's quite dangerous, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and I really don't want to be putting them over, and just no. Health and safety says no.
The weather has played havoc with us today. We have had the tools out, tools away, tools out, tools away, tools out, tools away all day.
Up and down with this bloody sheeting,
Yep.
checking stuff.
Emily's brought the sheet up and down at least 24 times, which is the amount of panels we've got to bring up. So you've done it once, just one
Yeah,
more time.
just one more time, we could do this.
The angle braces are now on that end. So what we're going to start doing, we're having siding. So if you remember from the original design, when we first designed this cabin, the curved sheeting drops down to meet the cabin and becomes the other side, the top side of the cabin. So I think we're safe enough, because they're only small, to pop those on.
Yes, yeah, and then it's another job.
It's another job, and we'll see how far we get. Hang on, oh, it's windy.
I got it.
You got it?
Yep. It's on my toe.
It's on the toe.
Oh, the noises I make, Louise.
Sometimes they're appreciated.
That black cloud.
Black cloud coming.
Yep.
Of course it is. We should probably see if we can find Timmy's head as well.
Wow, yeah.
We finally lost Timmy's head. It came off in a gust of wind as I hit something, and he flew off into yonder distance. Emily's just gone to see if she can find him. You found his head?
Got it.
Rehead him.
Rehead Timmy. I feel like we need a new Timmy.
Yeah, I know, but you've got
You have
control
to-
of the purse strings, and you don't like to open them.
You little liar. Done nothing but open purse strings.
So our old barn roof was had a lovely patina, and I'm not joking, I loved that reddy rust look, but when we went to get new corrugate, we could not find the same. Well, you can't buy that kind of patina. It's like aged and lovely, isn't it?
It is indeed, yes.
So the alternative reddish colours weren't very nice, except for one, which was nice, but it was a PVC one, so it was a lot more expensive, wasn't it?
It was.
And would usually be used for residential. So we've switched colour. It might look black on camera, but what we're going with, Em?
We're going with green, forest green.
Juniper green.
Oh, juniper green.
Which is forest
green, yeah. Look how lovely she is.
They do look lovely. So Emily's coat's black, so this will help with the colour difference.
Oh yeah, look.
So Emily's coat's black, and then we've got like this dark green, which I think will blend in lovely with the trees. And we've done some designs. We're going to keep red over here. We're 100% keeping the red doors. And my dodgy AI designs, those colour matches go quite well, don't they?
They do actually, yes. They look nice.
Just for shits and giggles, let me just quickly show you something. I'll have to run over here. So this lot here, this is our old curve roof, as well as these panels over there. So it takes up quite a lot of space. So when this delivery turned up, we was like, no way is that enough. This little stash here, this tiny little bit, that's our entire curve roof replacement.
We was like, you haven't bought enough. He went, there's quite a lot there. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, this is the wrong delivery. But no, I've checked it, that's going to do it. They are a bit wider, so they're a metre wide and a little bit heavier and a lot floppier.
Yeah, definitely a lot floppier. No one likes a... No, I'm not going to say.
No one likes a floppy one?
No.
She's getting good at these.
I couldn't quite finish that one though.
So they're probably not as good quality as the old ones, but as long as they outlast us, we don't care. So we're going to start getting... So these are for the drop-down sides, and we're going to start cracking those along there now and see how far we get.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Let's
I'm
do
good
it.
to go. Where are you going? Pick one up.
Throw me one. I want to see if this bit fits them. If not, I need to go and...
Just throw me one. You ready?
Yeah. Remember, don't throw it out my face. Remember, throw it up, straight up, and then I'll
Straight
catch
up.
it.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, straight up.
Shall I just bring it up?
Just try one more time. Straight up. No.
Why can't I try?
Come on, this is the best thing that's happened all day.
Right, ready?
Yep, straight up. Gentle. Whoa.
Fine. Stop
Right, bring
being
out the ladder.
stupid. Don't up that you flinch.
A flinch because you throw it with great force.
This is why AJ always likes you to throw the ball.
He did like me to throw the ball because
He
you're
did,
useless
yeah.
at it.
Maybe it's too windy for this.
Oh, I've only got it with my thumb. So I can get a couple of sheets pre-drilled.
We've got two already round there.
Yep, whack a time lapse on because we must be boring the shit out of everyone. And then, yeah, then we might get this side done.
Wow, it's boring me, so...
Baby, meet me down by the Roanoke River where the cool dark water meets the full moonlight. If we can sneak away, maybe we could be together. Candle by stop love tonight. Didn't know they'd been followed down through the hollow till a hand grabbed her by the arm. Blood's thicker than water, but even his father ain't never gonna do her no harm. And whiskey on his breath, they were scared to death, and he was meaner than the devil himself. It was him or them, and you can call it a sin, but the Roanoke River won't tell. So baby, meet me down by the Roanoke River where the cool dark water meets the full moonlight. If we can sneak away, maybe we could be together. Candle by stop love tonight.
Good morning, folks. It's a very misty start this morning. The light is amazing, but it's dry, so we do not care. Not that it actually affects me today. Now, before we go any further, I just want to explain a couple of things quickly that I think might come up. So the angle supports here look wrong because it looks like this one's got no support, but because it's a curved roof, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but because it's a curved roof, we want the support on these uprights rather than this one. This one is just taking down weight. I'll go into it in more detail, but these are more for wind protection than anything else. But they look a bit odd, but they are the correct way round. Secondly, all this timber that we've just been adding, all the uprights, all the purlins, they're all going to get treated the same as the others. We just haven't had time yet, but we can do that. We'll run a piece along the top, and then we can do the rest of it once the curved roof is on. Something else down the bottom. This siding that we was adding last night, so the green stuff, which I think looks lovely compared to the wood. I think it's going to look good when it's all done. This siding is just coming to here for the minute. The curve is coming to this second upright. Now, I probably will bring that siding all the way along eventually, but I need to get some brackets made to take the support that I'll need for the timber to take this. So for now, that'll do us. It gives us the protection we need. And then when we build the pergola at this end, we'll decide exactly how we want to finish that. And speaking of brackets, I'm getting a whole load made to make some extra support, not only from timber to timber, but particularly where I've just got the one bolt holding, where is it? Oh, why can't I do it? Holding this big 6x3 that runs across. I'll need a bracket. Well, I don't need it, but I'm going to add a bracket that'll be welded or bolted to the upright just to give it that bit of extra support, and so that if that does start to foul, I've got that big second fixing, so if I need to replace that, it's not the end of the world. So it'll make sense when I get there. The reason I'm telling you all this morning is because something very exciting is happening. We are going to have to end this video here. Probably a good thing, because I'm sure it has dragged on far too long. But what is happening, Emily?
We're concreting the floor!
Our concreting day has been pulled forward by one day, which means we don't worry, we're going to finish this, but we need to pause on this and go, and I need to do a few bits to get ready for the concreting, and then we're going to be concreting, and what's the dance?
Tampering. I had to think of the word then. I was like, wait a minute.
And how did thinking of the word go for you?
Oh, tamping.
I still didn't get it right.
We are going to be concreting, so it's very exciting. So we're going to have to end this video, and we'll do a part 2 if we can get it finished before we leave. I don't know, because we're going to have like 1 day left after we've done the concreting, so
Yeah.
it's going to be very, very tight. But if you want to see that, stay tuned. So next week will be the concreting video, and the week after will be part 2, hopefully the final part of getting this barn back together.
Oh, I feel that you're too hopeful.
I am very hopeful, because the forecast is shocking. And on that note, we'll see you all on the next one.
Bye.